We are live and in living color. Hey, ladies, how's everything going?
It's going super great. Really good, really good, really good.
All right. This Hump Day Wednesday.
Hump, hump, put a
The
hump in your
humpty
back.
dance
Hump,
is your
hump, put a
chance of
hump in your
doing a
back.
hump.
Hump, hump. Ah!
The Humpty Dance is your chance. Didn't I say turn y'all mics down before y'all got on?
Was
What are
that
y'all doing?
you?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
usually, yeah, somebody, because I can't even find it yet.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome everyone to the Three Wise Pet Pros. Hey. How's everybody out there doing?
I don't know everybody out there, but everybody I'm in here and right here, I'm doing really good. I am.
Yes.
Today was a good day. I went into it kind of like on a teeter totter of like, what is this going to be like? You know, because you know how when you oversleep, that just kind of just off throws you first of all. So then when you oversleep, you start off not doing what you would normally do because
Yeah.
you overslept. So that was just kind of like where I was. So obviously everybody knows that Tech Tony works with Dr. Kroon. And so we went out today and it was a good day. It was a beautiful day. We've seen two cats and two dogs today. Sometimes it seems like we see like all puppies or all cats. Today it was balanced.
Okay.
So it was a good day. I felt great.
It was good. It was good. And Nicole, Miss Nicole, what about you?
It was a good day. The new third grade science teacher came to start shadowing me. So she'll do that for the rest of this week. And then Monday, she will be on her own, but I will still give
Be
her
down the hall.
support. Yeah. Yeah. Um, the kids are like, so do you really know science? Or like, don't ask questions like that. She had to tell them, yes, I actually went to college and I studied science. They were like, oh, okay.
Is she a young teacher?
Yeah, she's very young. Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
they
I
were
like
they
the
were drilling her.
not just young. She was very young. Like she
Very
just
young.
read.
Like she just rolled, yes. But she's ready. And she's worked with kids before, so
Okay.
yeah.
How do you feel about that? The transition.
It's a little stressful, but my third grade team is very supportive. My admin team is very supportive. Yoki, no. Um, and the fourth and fifth grade teachers just want to know, when are you starting? But they're going to be supportive as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big deal, but I'll be okay.
You will. You're a super strong, amazing woman. So
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, today we've got an interesting topic, and that's was part of the excitement of my day, thinking about animals that eat curious stuff. Like, this is a big part of any pet professional's life. Really, anybody, you don't even have to be a pet professional, just a pet owner. Go through it. They go through it when their pet decides to eat something strange. Not just dogs, cats, pigs, cows, ferrets, raccoons, all kind of animals. They eat weird stuff. We're gonna say stuff here today because this is for kids, right? But animals that eat
Yeah.
curious stuff. I want to talk about it, okay? I want to talk about these odd animals. So I'll go first. I had an opportunity to work in the large animal field, and I found out, not only in vet school, but also when I did an internship with a large animal vet, is that cows, they eat any and everything. They eat just about any and everything. And they have like a huge, they got those big choppers, but they have like what's called a dental pad. So they don't have teeth on the top. Let me see.
I think that teeth will like go back, like
the teeth are there, but there's also they got this dental pad up there so they can chew their cud, and it kind of just rubs against there and kind of marinates and macerates it, and so they can't always feel. So it's not very highly sensitive, like our tongue is, or like the inside of our mouth is very sensitive with lots of nerves. Theirs is more tough, because they can pick up hay and grass and rough stuff. Yep, and they grab it. So they also pick up metal pieces, like little pieces of the fence out on the farm, or screws and nails and stuff like that. And they'll pick that right up along with the hay, and they'll never even know it until the veterinarian is listening and they hear like a pinging sound in there when they listen with the stethoscope, and they know that there's some big metal piece in that cow's stomach which could perforate their stomach and obviously cause like just a whole bacterial infection of food going into the wrong places of the body. So that's called hardware disease. So the curious stuff, I guess I should have been showing that. So the curious stuff in the cattle side of the house is they eat metal bits. And what you can do is you can do a real quick surgery on them. It is really kind of a simple one as far as cattle go. You cut a hole in the top of their side, and you just basically dig in there and root around until you find the metal piece. Well, actually, you don't just root around. You get like a magnet, and you go like from the bottom of their stomach, and you drag whatever the metal piece is up to the top, and then in that little hole, then you can grab it and pull it out. That's called hardware disease, y'all. I can't make this stuff up.
My students would love to hear that story, because we just wrapped up a module about magnets and how to separate things. So I had a bowl of pencil shavings and paper clips. And I said, I don't need these pencil shavings, but I do need my paper clips. How can I get them out quickly? And a magnet! Yeah, can we do it? Yes, I'm going to tell them this story tomorrow. Yeah.
It reminds me of the hospital game. Like,
Operation. Yeah.
Oh, I love that game. It's like, it's just like, I bet that game will make you jump out of because Tony, as jumpy as you already are, I can see you just jumping out of your actual skin.
Okay. Yeah. Get excited.
That's to the side of that. So, okay, so we talked about cattle. Who else knows about a certain type of animal that maybe eats stuff indiscriminately?
We want to go in, or we going to go T?
Okay.
So I know like pigs. I mean, I know people know like pigs eat slop.
Yeah.
Like when they're on a farm, and then the farmers bring out the food and they have slop, but then they also have feed that they go to the farm store and they buy. But if a pig, not so much maybe, well, because usually a farm pig is being fed. But if even a domesticated pig versus like a wild boar, if they don't have food that is available for them, because I mean, they'll eat anything. They'll eat fruits, they'll eat vegetables, they'll eat small animals. Like if it's in their bin to eat, they'll eat it. However, if they don't have that food to eat, they can be very aggressive about how they're going to eat and what they're going to eat, which could mean you. So especially boars, like the wild pig, the more wild pigs. But I can think of like times like I'm saying this like, but it's more like stories I don't know, because I don't know this, because I have not been officiated a part of when a pig decided it wanted to be aggressive and like really wanted to like it'll eat flesh. It will attack. It will like want to hurt you to, get the nourishment that it needs. So it's kind of like a wild dog kind of in that temperament that they can have. They're not always just so like, oh my God, look at the cute little pig.
Really? That sounds like a scary movie.
That is actually. I'm thinking about a movie right now that where like they used pigs as a weapon, and they would be like, we'll put you in there, and they could see the bones from the previous people, and that was scared the heck out of me.
I'm like, just shoot me, please. Just not that I want you to do that either, but I don't want to be terrorized by a pig.
Yeah.
No.
But
pigs,
so.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope. So I was gonna say, so pigs, as far as like eating metal or something that is foreign, but I mean, you would think that a pig would not want to eat human flesh, but they would, which is don't get excited.
A shiver there.
Don't get excited. Yeah.
Because I mean, we always say like eat like a pig, and like that means that they just eat anything.
Yeah.
They gorge on any and everything. Well, Miss Nicole, what about you? What do you know about an animal that eats something curious, some curious stuff?
I will just talk. I know that dogs eat a lot of random things, but from a Corso owner's perspective, you got to put some stuff away. My dogs, all of my Corsos like wet paper towels, yeah, because I got a paper towel issue. So when I dry my hands, and I might have a paper towel laying right there. They want to come and eat it. They will eat, those rope toys.
Yeah.
They unravel those and they eat the string. Yoki, my sweet lover girl, she ate the rubber out of her tennis ball the other day. They just eat random things. They love to chew sticks. You can find those in their poop lots of times. Pretty much anything. So
that just made me mad, but go ahead.
Yeah, they chew lots of things and they swallow them. They eat them.
That's just not your breed of dog, Carne Corsos. That's like any dog.
Well, thank you, because I was about to just go to something else.
No, you go, Tanera.
Well, I was just gonna say something about the comments. I see some comments. So if you
okay, go make it happen.
Hey, Katie.
Katie.
Hey, Katie.
How you doing? So I think it's her comment. She said, "Hey, it's me, Katie. I'm here watching." And she said, first of all, she said, "Pigs will eat other pigs."
Wow.
They're cannibals. And something we didn't even actually mention, or we haven't mentioned yet, but she said goats eat everything.
Yes.
I don't know why we didn't think of that, but she said
Billy goes gruff.
She said, "I was at the Alaskan State Fair and the goat ate the sign that said don't feed the goats."
Oh wow. That's classic.
I know.
That's classic. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. They're like, feed us. But you know who else will eat anything? Ducks, right? Can't you
really?
feed them and they'll eat anything?
Yeah, they will. I tried to have ducks before. Yep, the city girl in the city tried to have ducks. I was like,
Why? What happened?
It's just, first of all, they're dirty as all get up. So they definitely need a system that is rained on, washed down, washed away. Like they need that circle of life.
Oh, wow.
Because if you don't, if they're not giving you anything, because like duck eggs, they're really oily and heavy versus like a chicken egg. But even chickens, like a lot of people know about chickens, if you don't clean up after them, they can get to the point where their smell and then they get infections in their chicken feet because their place isn't clean.
I know.
But a duck is even worse because, like they won't leave their environment because they're like, oh, this is where I live at. And you have to clean it up. Like I said, you need that circle of life, the rain, the wash away. And
yeah,
I don't even know where that came from, but
comment here. I think it might be Katie as well. Ducks are great for rodent control.
They are?
I guess so.
A duck?
All right. I believe Katie.
I believe her too. A duck can catch a mouse though?
Ducks
well,
are
maybe not
aggressive.
catch. How so, Katie? Tell us a little bit more about that when you get a chance in the chat. We're going to continue on. Well, but goats are.
Yeah, goats.
Yeah, goats are like, they are well known to. Yeah.
They'll eat anything fabric, like if you got clothes hanging on the line. Yeah.
What is up with that? What are they trying to do there?
You're like, ooh, fresh, clean laundry.
I know. Linen. So I think she said ducks will eat mice and frogs. I was at an alpaca farm recently, and they use ducks to eat the slugs that carry worms to the alpaca. Wow.
Where's the alpaca farm, and can we go with you next time, Katie?
Was it Miss was it in Michigan? Was it I know a woman, because I did a presentation several years back for the kids, and I brought alpacas in, and it was sure, Lynn, her first name. Something like Schloring or something like that. But anyway, so yeah, I've learned something about ducks tonight, both from Tony and from Katie. And Katie just said, of course you can come. So when you guys get on your alpaca journey, let us all know so we can watch the live or something. So let's see, what else do we know about animals that eat curious stuff? Definitely, if you're in our audience, let us know what animals you know that eats weird stuff. We've already found out about goats and ducks, and we know that dogs. I will say one animal that I have worked with before in the past are ferrets, and they are so curious, and they can get practically anywhere. They can squeeze anywhere, those little bodies anywhere, more so than probably any animal that I know. And they're so curious about everything that they gotta like check it out and like taste it, and so that they can wind up getting something in their digestive system that is really not good for them. You know, maybe not metal like the cows, right, but maybe some plants that are bad for them, or some material that might, clog up their intestines. What?
Kaori. Like, she goes on a mission to, like, you know, that potty training. If you don't know, Kaori is my new fur baby. But she literally, like, goes on a tangent to, like, go out and find, like, seedlings, little sticks. Like, when she goes outside, like, you're letting her out to graze. And I'm like, why? And of course, I don't want her to get her sick. I don't want her to be sick. And then she acts like she really, and then I know she's smart enough to know that she's not supposed to be doing it. But she goes out there and she really be, and then like snatching up leaves off of, like, you know, like some of the plants that are like she'll be walking and she'll be like, you didn't see me. I'll be like, yes, I did. Like, so when you were talking about the plant thing, it just like made me mad.
Well, you know, the youngsters, I mean, you got to remember, they haven't seen all this stuff in life. Like, everything is brand new to them. Like, leaf, ooh, what is that? Oh, this kind of leaf. Okay, now there's another kind of leaf. This one smells different. And then their nose leads them. And there's just so much. You can just imagine how curious a young puppy must be. So how cool that she gets to go.
I'm thinking about getting a cage for her mouth, because I'm like, okay, see what you're going to snatch up now.
A basket. Oh my God. So ferrets are definitely oddballs too. And one other thing, you know, that reminded me of raccoons when I was reading up on the ferrets, is that raccoons, they I think they don't have salivary glands, so they need to always moisten. Like, you see them kind of like being real. You think they're like washing their food, like, oh, they're so clean. Not really. They they need that water to moisten so that it goes down because their salivary glands are like non-existent.
Wow.
So they can probably they're not the cleanest things in the world, even though people tend to think they are for that reason. So boom, another piece of information that you may not have known. Um, Anybody else out in the audience, as well as you two ladies?
I
Let's
see
see.
rats,
Rats eat things. They
and they
rats
do.
eat things.
They'll eat through a wall to get to the other side.
Who?
Yes.
Not just chew. They will eat wax.
Wax.
Wax will eat through anything with a wall.
Wax will eat through a wall.
Wax. I was like, what? No. Okay, don't pay me no mind. It just really made me because I can't.
Wet.
Yeah, rats will like. Actually, that is like a torture system, or like I think kind of use like how like you were just saying about the pigs. They do rats like that. That same thing. Like they'll put like bad movies that you know, like put rats in a bag and
put them over here and let them just. But Katie got a good laugh out of your wop wop wop. So yes. So yeah, I mean, you know, animals eat all kinds of weird stuff, and sometimes they wind up in the vet's office getting an X-ray. We can look at. I mean, you could probably Google weird X-ray findings. You know, of dogs that ate.
Oh, I know that's her. Let's talk about maggots and how they clean wounds. Yeah, I know that's her. No, we gotta figure out how to help our audience figure, because if there's a way with StreamYard that we can see who they are, but they have to do something to make it happen. But I know that's Katie. Yep, she said that's me.
That's right. So early use of maggots in healthcare to clean wounds. Ew.
One more thing. So there was a dead animal in my yard, and I had smelled something one day, and I was like, okay, what is that? Like you know how you get a whiff of air and then it goes away and then it's a whiff of air. I was like, okay. So, but then the next day I was like, okay, whatever it is, this shouldn't be here today. So I got to like get my hound dog on, and then I looked over. It was unidentifiable as to what it was. And then as much as I love fur babies and I help people, you know, with their last wishes of service, it's something about roadkill that is like, no, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to look at it. It's like, so I don't know what kind of animal it was. And so the day when I realized where the smell was coming from, I was like, I can't do it today because I just seen it. I just, you know, it was like I had to get my right mindset. So the next day when I went out to go, like, okay, I'm going out there. I like double back. I had got an old towel because I didn't want to feel the texture.
I know.
So I had a towel, and then I had my garbage bag. So I had made like this, you know, contraption concept of like whatever I'm picking up. And I was like, you know, I'm not going to feel it. Well, it wasn't the same size as it was the day before. And it definitely was not the same size as it was when I went out there the next day to pick it up. But there were so many different bugs that had like, you know, like when you think about like science and like movies and what you call that TV shows where they be like, at this stage this happens, at this stage that happens.
You know how long it's been dead based on what's eating it.
Yes. Yeah. OMG. If I had been really into it, I could have been into it. Like I could have like picked up like probably like 5 different bugs that I didn't even know existed in my yard because I had never seen them before.
Absolutely.
But when picked them up, it was like they was like, oh, you know, they just got to scurrying. Oh my God, that maggot thing.
Yeah. I am the science teacher that does not like crawly things, flapping things. Just give me a dog.
You'll be happy with a dog. Well, if anyone in the audience has any animals that they know that eat weird stuff, you see Katie put in the comments that owl pellets are neat to dissect. Birds.
We have some. We need to do that. I have some.
Yeah, we giving you a lot of great ideas for your science class. Thank you, Katie. Because I can imagine them swooping down and getting the rodents and whatever the other animals eat, then they're gonna automatically have them inside their system too. All kinds of stuff. I mean, that's how the food chain works. That's how sometimes, unfortunately, diseases spread and parasites spread, and sometimes like a parasite will be just a host inside of one animal and won't really affect them medically, disease-wise.
Another animal
pass it on. Yep. And so, so owl pellets, that goes on your list, Miss Science Teacher.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe that's something we could do. We could actually, I know we're all, well, me and Tanera are in the same place, but we don't have to be in the same place when we do this. But I think that would be, not that specifically, but like something scientific where we all have the same thing. And then we experience it on different levels.
Oh, yeah.
Of what you see or what you think. And not specifically an owl pellet, but it could be a great idea.
Yeah.
But that would be fun.
That would be. Let's plan to do that. Let's see if you guys have any ideas of what you would like to see the Three Wise Pet Pros do simultaneously.
Oh, that would be cool. I do have some owl pellets. I could send it when we talk about living things in the ecosystem, and I just
think that would be entertaining.
Places, but that would be cool.
I mean, we've definitely been talking about different ways to entertain ourselves.
Yeah.
Also, engage our audience and learn while we teach.
Yeah.
So, because we're definitely learning while we teach. I mean, because some of the things that I learned today, I didn't even know, like that cows ate metal.
Yeah.
So I think that would be fun.
I think it would be too. Yeah.
Me too. Great idea, VetTech Tony. Woo!
You know why I just got quiet, right?
I do, because the comment talked about snakes. Some snakes eat eggs whole and then later on spit back up the eggshell. Oh, dang, snake.
No, really?
How you gonna do them like that?
Is it because they can't digest it?
I would think they could digest anything. The eggshell has calcium and all kinds of good stuff in it. But yeah. So, this week is National Veterinary Technician Week, and we would just like to give kudos to our own VetTech Tony.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
We do.
I appreciate you. I know Dr. Kroon gave me a shout out. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, on Monday. And thank you. I appreciate you. I love you, Nicole. And, I was looking at the different comments and I tried to personalize each one. I did personalize each comment to each person that I know, because I do what I do because I love it. I care about it. Some people just go to work because they have to go to work.
Yeah.
I go to work because I have a passion to help fur babies, help parents help their fur babies. And though I don't work in like the clinic anymore with doing dentistries and helping assist with surgeries, I'm definitely more on the holistic side of it right now. And I think that is very important because to not have to have certain surgeries, that is truly where, the love comes in at, like, to not have to do that. And I probably wouldn't appreciate that as much as if I didn't have do the surgical and stuff, all that part before. Yeah. But I mean, like some of these things is like, man, some of these things could have like really been prevented or at least elongated, you know.
Yeah.
So I thank you all. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna continue to do what I do because I love it. So
All
And you
right.
are awesome. You are awesome.
We love you too. We love you too. And the Three Wise Pet Pros, unless we have anything else, we're going to get ready to sign off here. So glad that you could join us. I see another comment over here. So glad that you could join us. And we hope to see you back again next week. We're here every Wednesday, right around this time, right around 8:39 p.m. Eastern. We'll wait till you guys get off of work and are ready for us. You got to get ready for the Three Wise Pet Pros, okay? All right, because you never know what we're going to come with. And obviously, we're probably going to be dissecting owl pellets soon. So you better tune in because I want to see what it is we're going to be doing. So we love y'all. Make sure you follow us. We're on YouTube as well. We would love for you to go over there and subscribe. As a matter of fact, if you could do that right now, we'd love it. And we also have our Facebook page and our group that you could join. So we love to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace out.
Peace.
I haven't did this in a while.
Yeah.
Sure have it. I'll just go like this. I can't. That's all I can do. All right.